Greetings my friends, I'm doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. I'm doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. I'm just a normal guy who's doing 10,000 pull-ups to pi. Welcome my friends to day 48 of the 10,000 pull-ups to pi challenge. We're on digits, I've stopped writing them on the board there now, day 48 in case I forget. And digits 4,701 to 4,800, actually maybe you can't see them, I apologise, actually a little bit further away. When I'm all done with writing all the digits for today, then I'll bring the board forward, hold it up, and you'll see if I'm right or wrong. Okay, so I normally waffle on for quite a bit, but again, I always say I'm gonna be quick at this. I've really got to stop repeating myself. But okay, so today we're just gonna crack on, and we're just gonna talk about it as I'm doing it. So I'm gonna get the first 50 done, and then I'll be talking about why I'm doing it, what I'm doing it. But basically, I want to get 10,000 digits of pi into my head, and I just thought I'd throw 10,000 pull-ups in there as well. But it's only 100 a day, Monday to Friday. So it's a long, kind of drawn-out process, and these videos are taking longer than I would like, but that's because I can't stop talking. So I'm going to stop now. I'm just going to start doing some pull-ups. Okay, so here we go. Right. 9, 7, 6, 9, 2, 6, 5, 6, 7, 2. Now we'll go off and running out the blocks fast. I'm liking it. Okay, 9, 7. Right, 9, 7, 6, 9, 2, 6, 5, 6, 7, 2. I need to go to calligraphy school or something to write a bit neater. It's diabolical, honestly. Okay, next couple, get in the head. Yeah. 1, 4, 6, 3, 8, 5, 3, 0, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 4, 6, 3, 8. It's quite a funny one, that one in my head. 5, 3, 0, 6, 7. Right. Okay. I just want to get through this 50, and I'll give us a couple of minutes to waffle. Waffle. 5, 3. Okay. Yes. 3, 6, 0, 9, 6, 5, 7, 1, 2, 0. Oh, give me strength. I need some spinach like Popeye. What else? Well, 3, 6, 0, 9, 6, 5, 7, 1, 2, 0. Okay. You know, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of rest in between them, but let's just suffer. Let's just get through it. How many have I got left? So 4, right. Just see where I am. 9, 1, 8, 0, 7, 6, 3, 8, 3, 2, 9, 1, 8, 0, 7. So come on, like, try and be neat. 6, 3, 8, 3, 2. Yes, okay. Right. Final couple of this 50. I tell you what, I used to be fitter. I think. Okay. 7, 1, 6, 6, 4, 1, 6, 2, 7, 4. Okay. Doesn't look like an 8. Okay. 7, 1, 6, 6, 4, 1, 6, 2, 7, 4. Is that right? Yeah, I think it is. Let's have a look. Okay. That was a fast-ish time. Okay, they appear to be correct, which is good. Phase 1 of day 48 complete. Okay, so basically that is live, isn't it? Yes, that's good. So I'll quickly run through it again. I use a journey method with a person, action, object technique. So I convert all of the digits into letters. 0 is O, 1 is A, 2 is B, 3 is C, 4 is D, and 5 is E. 6 is S, 7 is G, 8 is H, and N is 9. It's you can see how that all fits in nicely and kind of makes sense. Obviously O looks like a 0. 1 to A to E is the first 5. 6 starts with S. 7 again G. I always say I'm going to look to why it's G. There's obviously a reason. 8, so again 8 H, and 9 N, 9. So anyhow, then I turn them into characters. So I've got a 00 to 99 list of characters. For instance, 42, David Beckham. 4 is D, 2 is B. 69 is Sam Neill from the Jurassic Park thing. So his action is kind of, it varies slightly, but lots of times you might just be riding on the back of a velociraptor, or you could be sliding down the neck of Brachiosaurus, or something to do with dinosaurs. And again, 91 is Neil Armstrong. So he's either, if someone's doing the action of Neil Armstrong, they don't always have to be in a spacesuit. They could just be floating, you know, and I kind of just know that act there that I can see in my mind is 91. So I use the first two. So the first 2 digits are the actual character. Like in this case, again it's Noel Gallagher. 9 is N and 7 is G, and he's doing the action of Sam Neill. So he's running up these stairs and he's being chased by a dinosaur, but in this case a dinosaur is a pterodactyl, because 2 for me represents bird for most of the time. So I can either have a flock of birds that could be attacking people, could just be a little bird sitting on someone's shoulder, could be a big giant eagle. I use them quite a bit from like Lord of the Rings, things like that. So you know, it could even be slightly gruesome-ish. You could have the bird pecking out people's eyes, or it could be like vultures, you know. So anyhow, it's however your mind interprets the situation. So on that particular one, that's what's happened. So Noel Gallagher, I quite often have him, he's maybe playing his guitar, but also he's maybe building a wall because of the song Wonderwall. So mostly there's bricks involved, and I just know even that bricks and someone building the bricks is 97, even though it's a bit of a, you know, seems like it's a bit of a stretch with Noel Gallagher, but again it makes sense because of the Wonderwall thing. So, and as long as you know what it means, then that's all that matters. So yeah, and then I put them on a spot. Like I said, this one's running up some stairs, or he could be walking, but if he's been chased by a pterodactyl, then he's running. Then the next one is a bush shelter with, what do you call her? Sophie Ellis Bextor. So S is 6, 5 is E, and she's kind of doing the action of Steve Guttenberg, who was in the Police Academy films and 3 Men and a Little Lady, Little Baby and Lady. But actually on this one, 67, quite often the action, I just have Johnny 5 from the film Short Circuit. So I just have that robot, which actually also feels a bit like Wall-E sometimes as well. So I've just got that interacting. So so that's the action. And again, 2, there's a bird, so there's birds flying into the bush shelter. So that's basically it. And I place them all on the locations, and I go through the journeys in my mind of where the stops are. So I'll talk a little bit more about it. Once I've got through the next 50, I'm just going to stretch out my arms slightly. I think I'm going to do the first I'm just going to use this one for a little bit again. I've still got this injury here where it was in both arms. This one seems to be much better, but it's still strained from golfer's elbow. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to get the next 2 stations, because that's obviously each station has got 5 digits. So I'll get the next 2 in my head, which that was a bus shelter with Arnold Schwarzenegger pushing a big wheelbarrow full of money, which was Bill Gates. And for some reason on the bus shelter, the door was coming down like a little bit like Indiana Jones thing, so he's diving through it with his money. Anyway, on this next station is just a bin, and after that it's a picnic table. So I've got them 2 in my head. I know the characters and the actions, what's going on there. So now I'll leap up here and I'll crack on. So here we go. 8, 8, 8, 8, 0, 0, 7, 8, 6, 9. Right. Oh, what are you doing over there, Mr. Pen? 8, 8, 8, 8, 0. I like it when numbers are like that, you know what I mean? Because you don't even sometimes need to know the characters and the actions, although you should know that, but sometimes you just know it's 8, 8, 8, 8, 0, you know? So it's not all the 8s, isn't it? But you know, life, it's not that perfect. Sorry, that's 7, I put a 9, that's 0, 7, 8, 6, 9, because 9 was the last one. Anyhow, we know what I mean. Right. Okay, 2, 5, 6, 0, 2, 9, 0, 2, 2, 8. Whew. 2, 5, 6, 0. I don't know if that's what I said before, but that's what it is. 2, 5, 6, 0, 2. I think I did. 9, 0, 2, 2, 8. Okay. Okay. Shake it off. Shake it off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 4, 7, 2, 1, 0, 4, 0, 3, 1, 7. Okay. 4, 7, 2, 1, 0, 4, 0, 3, 1, 7. Okay, 4 left. Oh. I'm not sure if I can do the full 10. Right now, just give us a few seconds just to shake it off. Yeah, because I've mentioned this quite often obviously, but before my injury here, which happened about 8 or 9 weeks ago, I was trying to lift too many heavy weights, and I just was curling 16 kilos, which I hadn't lifted any weights for quite a long time. And I was at the gym and I was like, yeah, I'll just do these weights. And I obviously I felt as though I could lift the weight, but my muscles were obviously not strong enough to do it. So they end up pulling these, and this injury is, what's the word? I thought I had a really good word to say, but it's just not healing that well. I'm going to come up with a word that I was going to come up with before in a second. Anyway, let's get on with lingering. Lingering will do for now. Right. 2, 1, 1, 8, 6, 0, 8, 2, 0, 4. Okay. Where's the line there? There it is. What did I say? 1, no, sorry, I said 2, 1, 1, 8, 6, and 0, 8, 2, 0, 4. Okay, final 2, my friends. And that'll be us done for the day. And Yeah. Oh wait, I'll do these two, and then we'll have a bit of a natter. Okay, here we go. 1 9 0 0 0 4 2 2 9 6. Hey, right. Okay, that's another easier one. 19000 and 42296. Right. Let's see how we're doing. Okay. Oh my God. The things we do for pie. Right. My friends, here's the pie board. And yes, as you can see, everything for today seems to be present and correct. Right. Again, I mean, I've just told you what the technique I use, but again, that top one is Hulk Hogan. So it was the location of a bin. So Hulk Hogan, you know, he's like Thunder Lips from maybe Rocky 4. Maybe he's ripping off his t-shirt, and then 0 quite often now. I use a Stargate from Stargate because again, it's a really quite good one because it's got sound, it's got action, it's got movement. You know, as the things are clicking around and the light comes in, like kind of like the watery thing comes out. So even though that's at the end, I could even have it at the beginning, if you know, in the scenario in my mind. So Hulk Hogan is hanging around that bin because I always like to have the object of where it's at in the location as well, just somewhere. And then another version of Hulk Hogan comes through the Stargate, maybe an evil version, and they just start wrestling each other. You know, so quite often as well, because the action I usually have them in a wrestling ring. So okay, the wrestling ring could be a circular one, like an octagon thing, you know, so there could be a Stargate in the middle of it. Anyhow, so that's what I have there. The next one is quite a funny one, like 07 I've got as James Bond, just for 07. In 86 is Han Solo, and then 9 is I'm using as wine, because again the last digit can be number, shape or number rhyme. So 9 looks like it could be a balloon, so you could have a balloon just holding a little balloon, or again it could be hot air balloon, anything to do with a balloon, or it could rhyme wine, vine. Yeah, so I quite often just have them drinking wine. So 007 is he's parked, he's at a picnic table, and he's chatting up some Bond girl, and he's parked his Millennium Falcon car. So you know, and he's a little bit tipsy on his wine. Again, it doesn't have to be wine, it could be just his martini, as long as you're drinking alcohol, you know. So yes, so that's that. And as I say, go through Darth Vader is AN for like Anakin Skywalker, so just AN is Darth Vader for me. Ozzy Osbourne, and again a Stargate again, so Darth Vader's maybe got the round glasses on, he's like, ooh, Ozzy Osbourne, whatever. Anyhow, that's the gist of it. So there we go for the day, and this is actually the last day of where I stopped taking the photographs. So from I should have probably stopped at 5,000, but I'd got up to 4,800 of snapping all the locations, and then after that I thought I'd start trying different techniques. So for the next 6 or 7,000, sorry, not the next 6 or 7,000, up to 7,000, I've been watching Indiana Jones films, so Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Temple of Doom I've watched, and through there I was taking pictures of locations. So Indiana Jones, the very beginning, so the first thing, I know this is happening tomorrow, but the first thing was like statue that you see, this big carving, and then the crossing the river, there's a bunch of them crossing the river as he's going into, well, if you've seen Raiders of the Lost Ark, you know how it begins. And then there's maybe a pygmy dart stuck in a tree, so that's another location. So anyhow, so I've started using movies in clips to see how that would work, because I want to test lots of different ways to try and memorise. So again, I can be more useful and to see what works. So anyhow, that's what we're starting from tomorrow. Anyhow, my friends, that'll do for today, and I hope you enjoyed the continuing 10,000 pull-ups to pi challenge. Okay, my friends, take care. Bye pie. Okay, let's get rid of the. I noticed, my YouTubey friends, 2 seconds, that on this phone right now it just gives us an option. It says delete after 30 days or never delete. And twice I've accidentally hit the one where it said delete after 30 days because I want to keep them on there, just to have them on there, you know, like, even though I'm obviously posting them on YouTube and that as well. But it came up yesterday, I think it was, yeah, it came up yesterday on the Facebook saying, warning us that one of my videos was going to be deleted. So that's pretty cool. So then I just clicked don't delete. So there you go, because I've done it twice now and I thought obviously I'd lose the sequence of them. Anyhow, not to worry. Okay, yes, so everything's going okay. We're still, it seems it's a long journey, this, you know. In my mind sometimes I'm like, you know, why did I start this? But there's many reasons. It is taking up time and things, but everything takes up time, doesn't it? Whatever job we do, you know, if we go for walks, we go to the gym, everything takes up time. And I do think that this is a worthwhile thing because I can see over the years, the months and years in the future, I'm just going to be pondering the pi and trying to find many different ways to make it easier for people to memorise this. But again, not just the pi, I'm going to start linking all other things into it. I'm going to use the 2,000 stations that I would have and start plotting and plonking other things on them as well, and see how I can use these to really start to build my memory palaces with information that I think is important. I want to memorise more poems and things. I want to memorise physics formulas and equations just for my own, not amusement. I want to build up content of things which interest me. Anyhow, I mean, I know I could do that without learning this, but I want to have techniques in place to make it easier and gain more access. Okay, my friends, I shall see you tomorrow for the day 49 of the 10,000 pull-ups to pi. Stay safe, my friends. Bye bye.